It's time to FIFA.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, One Star Weakfoot, and we're back for episode 6 of the Pay to Elite series. Now, we're 13-9 in the weekend league, and the only thing we're gonna change going forward is we're gonna drop in Prime Butragueno, and we're gonna get rid of Del Piero just for the last 8 games of weekend league, just to see how it goes. We're trying to secure the bag. We're trying to hit gold 1, and Del Piero is letting us down. He's not dynamic enough to play striker. He's not quite dynamic enough to play wide cam in this formation. So the first team we play against is this good squad right here. He has Hullet, he has Ballack, he has Ronaldo, and he has Suarez. It's a tough game. He proves me right at the beginning, right over here. And as you see, I move my center back out of position. He scores, and it's 1-0 early. This guy really highlighted some of my flaws, some of my weaknesses that I got to work on during the week. Namely, the fact that I can't really defend against these good players. I'm over here, as you can see, I'm overcommitting. I'm spamming the stand tackle button, and that's something you can't do against good players. Against like average players, it works. You put the pressure on them, it works. But against people like this, it doesn't. Anyways, as you can see here, I'm gonna highlight my opponent's play here actually, because he's playing good defense on me. He's not overcommitting. He's just putting his defenders enough in front of me to pressure me, but not committing to the point where they're out of position if he misses a tackle. And it's really working. You see, I'm creating half chances over here, but they're not really clear-cut chances, and in this FIFA, with this new patch, you need clear-cut chances in order to score reliably. Anyways, we go into the half, and he's playing more good defense, but I'm trying my best. I'm really hoping and praying that I can score over here, and it's tough. We're doing some good build-up play over here. We're being patient. We're passing the ball. We're trying some skill moves, and we do end up getting lucky over here with Vinicius Jr. I don't really think I deserve that goal, but it's halftime. It is what it is. We're down 2-1. It's the 72nd minute, and this guy's been playing possession ever since he really went up, and I had to commit, and he punishes me. Once again, he punishes my overzealous defending. He's up 3-1, but we come right back over here, and Butragueno comes up big for us. He wins a penalty for us just to keep us in the game. And like I said, Butragueno just does offer more than Del Piero in that sense. He's better on the ball. He does those little tight turns that allow you to win penalties, that make your opponent make a decision. Del Piero is just a little clunkier, a little slower, less threatening overall, so your opponent is able to set his defense a little bit better against him. Anyways, my opponent does a smart thing over here. I'm not even mad. And he plays possession. I can't really get the ball off him. We're 13-10. We go right back against this team right here. A meta EPL team, but it's not the best team in the world. So we try to put the pressure on him early in the game. Raul passes it to Conte. Nice move by Vinicius Jr. He tries to take it all the way, but he gets caught up. It doesn't matter because Butragueno's right there and he scores. Oh my gosh. Good goal by Butragueno. He's just in the right place at the right time. He does come back right over here with a nice through ball. He caught my defense lacking, but it doesn't matter, or does it? Van Dijk scores on us. I brought my goalkeeper out way too far at that moment. He punishes me. No big deal, because we come right back down with Bale. He cuts in, and he does Bale-type things. He scores a red finesse. I thought they nerfed it. You thought wrong. We're up 2-1 at the half, and we're going to continue the onslaught, or at least we're going to try to continue the onslaught. He makes a big mistake over here. Vinicius Jr. passes it to Butragueno. Look at that dribbling. He just sets it up for Conte, who passes it to Bale. Bale's going to take this shot over here. He's going to get blocked, but it doesn't matter. Raul doesn't care if it gets blocked. He's putting in that deflection. He comes right back down, and my Ramos screws me. My Ramos gives up a penalty. I was not controlling Ramos. I don't know why that's in the game. Why does your AI give up penalties? I don't know legitimately why that's in the game. It happens to me every single weekend league. Of course, my opponent punishes us, but we have to remain composed, because at the end of the day, good things go in our favor, bad things go against us. It's FIFA. We got to control what we can. So we come right back down here with Ballack. Who passes it to Conte? Who passes it to Butragueno? He misses. It doesn't matter, because Butragueno can head the ball. And like I said, he is way more dynamic than Del Piero in that regard as well. He's more physical, able to jump, and he's able to give you more than Del Piero can give you. Butragueno passes it to Vinicius, and yeah, it's curtains. RIP. We go to 14-10, I believe. This was a weird game, because I really do believe, I feel for my opponent. I scored a lot of cheesy goals that game, but you got to take the wins that FIFA gives you. We go into the next game. I forgot to record this guy's team, which I regret, because this guy had 7 attackers, no midfielders, 4 defenders. What I mean by that is his midfield is literally made out of strikers, wingers, all that. And it was crazy because it actually worked for him. I'm over here, I'm creating a lot of opportunities. Look at all these saves that Ederson is making for him. This was really frustrating, but this was a recurring theme throughout Weekend League. So I think it might be a personal problem. You know, the 4-2-2 allows you to create a lot of chances. So I don't know if it's I don't think it's the formation. I think it's just me needing to adjust to the patch. I'm just not finishing at a consistent enough rate to finish at gold 1, and that's a personal thing that I got to work on in division rivals. Anyways, he gives up a penalty, but I suck at penalties. I missed that penalty. So the first 20 minutes, I had so many chances, I messed them all up. He punishes us over here. Look at that. That's what I need to be doing. The low-driven shot inside the box is very, very powerful. I come right back here, Raul. Oh my God, it's just frustrating to watch that. You hate to see it, really. Like, I just had so many opportunities. Look at this. Butragueno, nice dribbling, tight turning, and he hits the post. I get it back. He saves it. Yeah, safe to say at this point I was raging, but I kept on pushing on. I kept on slamming him with shot after shot after shot, and eventually I score one. It's 1-1, and yeah. We're about to go into the half. Is it going to remain 1-1? No, because my opponent over here, he makes the best out of his opportunities, and he's going to low-driven us once again with that freaking Werner card, and we're going to go to the half down 2-1. It doesn't matter because we're going to come right back, and we're going to keep on pounding him with shot after shot after shot, and we're just not going to finish anything. I couldn't finish my dinner this weekend league, specifically on Sunday, the most important games, and it was frustrating because my opponent comes right back here, and he was clinical as hell. He was kicking our ass with his shots, even though they didn't come that much. And look at this guy's team. I'm highlighting this right here. Look at this guy's team. He literally had Promise CDM, Joshua King CDM, and he was causing me all kinds of problems that I couldn't solve. Now, gold 1 is out the window. We're 14 and 11, but we're going to try to hit gold 2, all right? That's still not bad. We face this guy right here. He has a good team. And, yeah, it's going to be another tight game. As you can see, it's 0-0. None of us are really breaking each other down, and that was the cool thing about this weekend league, I gotta say. All right, my last game, I was playing against somebody who played all attackers. This game, I'm playing against somebody who's playing 4-5-1, which is really interesting. I barely see that in FIFA nowadays, but it was at least interesting to have to deal with a bunch of different styles and see how my formation, how my play style really adapted to it, and it highlighted some of the weaknesses in my game. Like over here, I make a big mistake, and he's gonna punish me. Ibrahimovic scores that header, and look what Militao was doing over there. He was doing some kind of ballerina kick. I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't trying to head the ball. Ibrahimovic scores. Anyways, we're going to come right back, and we're going to play patient. Balak hits a bullet to the top corner, and we're back in the game just like that. 78th minute. And I got to take a page out of my opponent's book. I got to give him credit for this. All right, his build-up play all game long was very, very patient. And this is what you got to do against good opponents in tight games. You got to find the openings. You got to make the safe passes. You got to play the percentage plays. If a pass doesn't look safe, you don't make it. If a shot doesn't look like a sure thing, you got to create a better shot. Because that's what you got to do against better opponents. So I take a page out of his playbook right there. I take a nice time finesse. Balak finishes those. We're back into overtime. And, yeah, like I said, all these losses or all these wins, all these tight games, you got to learn from them. You got to see what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, what you could be doing better. And, yeah, like I said, we got to finish better. Raul misses that shot right there. He comes right back down. Off kickoff in the second half of extra time. Eusebio does Eusebio type things. And, yeah, we're going to end up losing this game 3-2. We had no answer for this. It was a really tough game. But I wasn't too mad at the end of the day. I mean, this was a game that could have went either way. And like I said, I did not finish my chances. I missed a penalty in that game that would have really been the difference. I would have never went to overtime if it wasn't for that. But we go into this team, and this is a really good team. I was scared at this point. I already lost 2 straight. I was already 14 and 12 at this point. And I thought I was about to go into another tough game. But it doesn't matter. All right? A guy's team does not matter. It's really all about the player skill. Because right here, we're battering him. It's 2-0. We go into half 2-0. He hasn't created anything all game, but we're going to keep going. Raul dribbles. Nice move. Finesse shot in the box, and Raul got a half trick already. It's only halfway into the game. And that was the weird thing about this weekend league, guys. Like, it was either I was playing games where I was sweating my nuts off, going into overtime, hoping and praying that I could possibly score a goal to win the game, or I was playing against people like this that I was just battering, I was just toying with. At this point, it was curtains for this guy even before the game started. Like, we were not on the same skill level, and it was very evident. Look at this. 6-0. 6-0. I go from having an overtime game to being somebody 6-0. I wonder how the matchmaking works, EA, because this is actually crazy. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're going to take the win, and we're going to move on to the next game. So the next game is going to be this team. That's a really good team. He does have some cheap players there, but overall, it's good enough to use in Weekend League. That's a nice red cane, by the way. I've never seen anybody use that. Anyways, he make a big mistake over there, but I do not capitalize on it. Doesn't matter. We come right back down with Vinicius. He's going to do a little... Oh, wait, no, that's Sandro. He's going to do a little dribbling, and yeah, as you can see, this game felt heavy right there. Yeah, like I couldn't really turn. I couldn't really finish my chances, but I was still trying. I was still pushing. As you can see in all these highlights, I'm just creating more chances than the other guy at the beginning of the game. But once again, I am not finishing my dinner, and I am being tied against an opponent that I really shouldn't be tied with. He didn't create anything that half. But he's going to come right off kickoff in the second half, and oh, Lord, that triggered me. I was upset. I'm not going to lie. I was upset. But it doesn't matter. I tried to remain composed. We put Ibra in the game, and Ibra's going to do Ibra kind of things, and he's going to score that big goal right there, and we're going to go into overtime again. Like I said, it was a tight game. So, overtime had nothing, literally nothing. We scored no goals. We had no chances, so we go into overtime. I'm sparing you guys the theatrics of this. So, yeah, penalties were another opportunity that I missed throughout the weekend league. Before this game, I lost 2 games on penalties throughout the weekend that, you know, I should be at least winning half of them, but it doesn't matter. All right, it comes down to the last shot over here. Of course, Pogba has a slow run up. Are we gonna save it? Yes, we do. We saved this goal, and we're gonna go into this next game over here on a high because we just won a penalty shootout, and we're playing this guy. He has a decent team, and I believe this is the game for goal 2. This is the game for all the marbles. And yeah, it starts off bad. As you can see, he scores a very annoying goal. Like, it was a 360 finesse by Mbappe. But you got to take what the game gives you. At that half, we're down 1-0. It was a very slow game, so I decided to start pressing him. I put Ibra in. I put Lozano in. And are they going to help us? You're about to find out. All right, he makes a big mistake here. Passes it to Ballack. Lozano in. Oh, my God. Ibrahimovic, that card is broken. His positioning, his finishing, it's just next level. He's literally an icon on this game without the links. Anyways, he makes another big mistake over here. Passing out of the back. He takes a heavy touch. Lozano passes it to Ibra, who passes it to Raul, and look at that shot. Wow. Wow. We are up 2-1. Is he going to tie it up? Neymar has a good chance over here, but he misses the shot. And yeah, we're going to hold this lead, and we're going to hit goal 2. So what are my thoughts after playing this weekend league with the 4-2-2? I really like the 4-2-2. It creates a lot more chances than I was used to creating. The only thing I would change is I would go from press after possession loss to pressure after heavy touch. I feel like pressure after possession loss only works against average opponents. Against good opponents that counter you really quick, you're really out of position. And my manual defending is just not good enough for that. So I'm going to make that change. I'm also going to practice doing 4-2-3-1. Everybody's playing that formation. That's a new OP tactic, apparently. So I'm going to practice a little bit of that to see if that can get us better results. But at the end of the day, the main thing I got to practice is not overcommitting on my tackles. And I got to practice that low-driven finesse or low-driven shot in the box to try to score more chances. That's where I really did not secure the bag. Anyways, if you like this video, please smash the like button. Please smash the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bow.